That's the back seat. Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my feet stretched out.
There with you.
Beautiful.
I don't think you could even remotely.
Yeah.
And what do they call this? Flowing lines magnolia wood trim.
Right. Which is really a neat feature.
Which is beautiful. Some of them have the backlighting on them as well, the ambient lighting, and you have the ambient lighting all throughout. We've got pictures, and Nathan will show you about that. But you know, as far as the drive goes, folks, traditional luxury attributes like quality materials, exceptional craftsmanship, artistic design, and relative rarity. What about prestige or status on the owner? Well, in today's hectic world, luxury tends to lead more to time-saving conveniences and less so to comforts. Today, luxury is more about a device or service that allows us to enjoy more free time and more rest. We have a classic example of that here. This is a 2020 Mercedes-Benz S-Class 4MATIC Maybach, and this 21st century S560 is amply endowed with more self-indulgent luxuries than any previous class before. LED light pipes. It does have automatic high beam headlights, and you do have body-colored front bumper with chrome trim. Now, I will say also you do, for the 2020 Maybach trim versus 2018, 2019, you do have the vertical slats in this to where the previous versions had the horizontal, and you do have the Mercedes-Benz star on the hood. However, the 2018, 2019, this Maybach, you can't get them on any other Mercedes. That is a forged Maybach wheel, and they are wrapped in 245/40 R20 front and 275/35 R20 rear all-season tires. Outside rear view mirrors. It also has the 360-degree parking cameras. It does have the soft closed doors, keyless entry, and of course keyless lock. If you got the keys, all you got to do is walk up to it and touch the button there. You do have the chrome accented door handles. We've talked about that on previous Mercedes, and I love that as well. 12.7 cubic feet. Now, some of that is eaten up. The front and rear track are 64.3 inches. It does ride on a wheelbase of 124.6 inches. Overall length 206.9 inches, and its height is 58.8 inches. Curb weight 5,181 pounds, and it does have a turning circle of 36.7 feet, which is again very, very maneuverable. Now, it does come with a bumper warranty for 48 months, 50,000 miles, powertrain warranty 48 months, 50,000 miles, and a roadside assistance for 48 months, 50,000 miles.
All right, starting on the inside of this beautiful 2020 Mercedes-Benz Maybach S560. On the driver's door here, you're going to just notice the beautiful leather work that they have on here, along with the magnolia flowing lines trim. Basically wood with like an aluminum strip in it. It's just beautiful. You have 3 Burmester speakers in each door in the front. And you have got, your power controls for your seat here. You've got heated seats, or you've got ventilated seats, heated seats. This button allows you to control the passenger seat with your controls here. You've got a 3-person memory setting. Your lock-on-lock buttons, your power windows here, your mirror controls here, your folding mirrors there, and then you do have some nice storage down in here. Okay. Coming across the seats, just to give you a kind of a whole look of the interior here in the front. Beautiful leather seats. I love the designs and the lines in here, and they are just absolutely very, very comfortable to sit in. All right, and the passenger door, of course, is almost identical to the driver's door, with the exception of you don't have a button here to control the driver's seat. But otherwise, the exact same. Now, you can't see it, but there is a logo projection that comes when you open the doors in the front, right down there. Okay, and then from the passenger side, get a quick look here. And you're gonna get a really good look at these magnolia flowing lines on the wood trim. Just beautiful. And of course you have a storage pocket right here on the side console. All right, now coming down here, you have got your parking brake, you've got your auto lights, you've got your dashboard brightness or dimness controls. All right, so moving down here, we've got a couple of buttons. We've got active steering assist, we've got lane keeping assist, we've got your night vision, we've got your heads up display, and then you have your rear window shade up or down. And then this button, of course, and it's the same on the passenger side, but you pop it out and then you can control the airflow through the vent. On the side of the steering wheel, you have your power tilt and telescope here, as well as your windshield wiper control. Okay, so stepping on the inside, there's just some really neat things in here. So for instance, we're just gonna take and watch this speaker, but it happens in various spots around the vehicle. But if I hit the start button, watch this spin and come out. Just, you gotta love that. All right, at last count, I had 16 speakers in this car. The sound is absolutely amazing. So you have got 3 speakers in each of the front doors. You have got a speaker in the where the light generally is, up above here. You have got 3 speakers above you in the rear. You've got 2 speakers behind the headrest, and then you have 2 speakers in each door in the rear. Just an amazing sound. Okay, moving up to the steering wheel, you've basically got your cruise control settings right here. This does have adaptive cruise control. Okay, you have got these 3 buttons up here these 2 buttons up here, I should say, affect your driver's information screen, and that's what you can control it with. Moving over to the right, you've got basically voice command, you've got your favorites, you got a volume, and you got phone on and phone off. And then these 3 control the infotainment screen. These work like trackpads. Okay, moving over to the infotainment screen real briefly, we've covered this in another Mercedes, so you can look down our list and see our video. We are gonna do a separate video on all the creature comforts in this car. So you can click on that link or above, or look at the description below for that link. Okay, but just to suffice it to say, the one really neat thing that this car has that I really like, and if you look at the driver's information center, it has night vision. So if I click this, you actually get at night an infrared picture. So it's kind of like watching a black and white TV, but it's kind of like heat seeking. So if it senses a warm-blooded thing, person or animal, it'll show up in there to give you a warning beforehand, which is really fantastic. And I love how the gauges move for that. Okay, moving on down here, you got your beautiful magnolia flow lines in the wood trim, and then you've got this sort of a satin nickel look on the dashboard. And then it is quad zone climate control, and one of the cool features, it has all the regular standard buttons for each side, but one of the really cool things is that you can turn each side, all 4 zones can go to auto. So if I have mine at 68, they have theirs at 72, the back has it at 78, and one side has it at 80. You can all hit auto and it will maintain all 4 zones for you, which is just, I love it. Down below the climate controls, you do have your cigar lighter and ashtray. And then if we come down here, you got the beautiful Maybach written right in the wood trim. And then this part right here pulls down to reveal your cup holders, your key storage, and then a 12-volt outlet right here. All right, so coming back from here down to here, and we'll do more of this in the detail video, but basically you have shortcuts right here, you know, for your seats and your stuff on your infotainment screen. And then you know, basically you have your controllers right here. They're both mouse pads here that you can use. And then you've got several buttons here on the right that will adjust various different things for your infotainment screen. And then over here you have more driver controls. Your driving dynamic, your driving modes, your auto start stop, raising and lowering the vehicle, and then your cameras on the car. Okay, down here you do have your power shade to close and to open. There's two different buttons. Okay, and you do have an automatic dimming rear view mirror, and then your home link buttons are all underneath the mirror right here. Now, we'll step back a minute and show you this, but this car has got leather all over the place. So right up here, this is all leather and it's all stitched. It's just beautiful. It's just all soft touch, just like the dashboard is. If I pull down the visors, and they're the same on both sides, you do have a light up here which comes on the minute that you open the cover. Okay, they are telescoping, but in addition to that, you've also got a separate visor that pulls down. So you have two on each side. And then you've got grab handles on either side right here. All right, that being said, let's take a step into the back. So one of the